The midterm elections were this Tuesday. I'll break down the historical impact up next on Update News. Viviana, the midterm elections were historic to say the least. A higher voter turnout led to a shift in power in Washington. The Supreme Court, which now includes Brett Kavanaugh, is expected to decide on key issues concerning immigration and women's rights. On campus, Elizabeth Rodriguez, Update News. Pushing back on the stereotype of being politically disengaged, young voters showed up to the polls Tuesday night, some with hope for change.
I felt that more than ever, I wanted to make a change, and by voting, I wanted to be heard and hopefully be part of a change.
According to Pew Research Center 2018 figures, baby boomers turn out to vote than millennials. But older voters noticed a change.
What I'm seeing just in our high schools are students getting engaged civically, and that's a really big thing. We always say that we want to produce civically engaged students, but now we're really seeing it.
Although some did not cast a ballot in this election, according to a political analysis firm TargetSmart, there was 188% increase among early voters 18 to 29 compared to the 2014 midterm elections. This election turned the House blue with 225 Democratic representatives counted by Thursday. And in the Senate, Republicans expanded control, gaining 2 seats. Some young voters say that they believe their voices mattered more in this election than before.
Yes, there should be more outreach for millennials. They should be more informed through campaigns. Campaigns should be coming to universities and talking to students. But even if that doesn't happen, you still have the right to vote.
There were many firsts elected to Congress: a Muslim woman, Ilhan Omar from Minnesota, a Native American woman, Deb Haaland from New Mexico, and an openly gay man, Jared Polis from Colorado. Despite multiple women coming forward accusing Kavanaugh of sexual assault, the Senate voted Saturday to confirm him to the Supreme Court. Students on campus don't agree with his confirmation.
Well, this angers me because it just happened so quickly. So it's shows how the government literally doesn't care about women at all.
Palo Alto University professor Christine Blasey Ford accused Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault while both were in high school.
I am here today not because I want to be. I am terrified. I am here because I believe it is my civic duty to tell you what happened to me while Brett Kavanaugh and I were in high school.
Following his confirmation, women were left with an unsettling feeling.
Honestly, it's a little scary just because of how much power he has. And just being a woman, it just scares me.
University officials say that they are aware of these concerns and they are taking steps to ensure that students feel safe. One way to ensure student safety is through Title IX.
What I want students to know, and what the Title IX office wants students to know, is that we're committed to help students succeed, even given the circumstances of having been victimized in sexual assault.
The Title IX office aids students in filing reports about sexual assault, as well as providing emotional and psychological support. The Diocese of San Jose this week identified credible allegations of sexual child abuse against 15 priests in the past 4 decades. More than 10 parishes are involved, including 5 Wounds, St. Joseph, and St. Patrick's. Despite reaching out to several Catholic churches in San Jose, none were available for comment. Also this week, a law firm representing alleged victims identified more than 200 priests as child molesters in the Diocese of Oakland, San Francisco, and San Jose. San Jose Bishop Patrick McGrath released a statement saying,
"The sexual abuse of children and young people is an appalling crime and a sin. When these perpetrators are members of the clergy, there are not only psychological wounds, but spiritual wounds."
Some students don't believe the allegations can be true.
In my opinion, I don't think all of it's true because people have their own different stories and everything. But for someone that is accused, we don't have the right justice system to bring them to justice.
San Jose State University has a Catholic ministry. The Newman Center provides students the opportunity for prayer, worship, and cultural activities.
Careful who you trust too, because it's a lot of trust that goes on with it, because you're supposed to go to church and have to trust people.
The law firm representing the diocese released a statement saying, "It's heartbreaking to see the list of so many who have betrayed and abused innocent children." In San Jose, Elizabeth Rodriguez, Update News.